Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the home of original sports perspective from our cast to yours. A win is a win. A win is a win. Definitely, folks. We got it in. Didn't look like the Cowboys, but hey, a win is a win. Win is a win. Y'all should be shaking each other's hands right
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, hey, Ravens. We gon' ride out. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, hey, Ravens. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White rap for the beat, though.
Hey, welcome back. Like I said, this is the Couch Rider Report. This is your Couch Rider Raven Jermaine Lockett. Thanks for coming to the show of the home of original sports perspective from our couch to yours. Hey, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe. And smack that bell so you know when it's going down. I appreciate each of you every single week. We rocking this thing. We doing it. And eventually we're gonna lasso Kam Ru to get in here on time. We'll probably reprimand him, give some paperwork or whatever. But we will get Kam Ru in the building on time. I don't know. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay because somebody's been messing with my mic. Anyway, so thanks for coming through. If you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit the like. It's free. Hit subscribe. That's also free. And then smack the bell. I appreciate it. Also, if you want to support, you can also go check out the merch because the merch is actually pretty straight. So there's the link. You can just follow that. It'll be pinned at the chat. Let's see who we got in the room as we get started. So we got Lisa. She's already down to business. Already. Lisa, appreciate you. We'll hop into it just a second here. Delicious is here. Let's see. First, Lisa, she says, hey, Jermaine and Kam Ru, since he's going down, J.K. Dobbins can't win for losing, can he? Nah, bro. Gotta get them reps in. Reps and sets, as my chief says. You gotta get reps and sets in. You don't get those reps and sets and you come into the regular season trying to blow up, trying to go full speed. It's a problem, right? Just saying. All right, Lisa says, I'm also worried about Tyler Linderbaum. Well, don't worry about him. He's gonna be all right. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna work this thing through. I'm gonna miss Lindy, but yeah, we're gonna be good. Lisa says, who's sick and tired of the word as of the I word as much as I am? Okay, random. Lisa says, what's up, Couch Rider, Kam and crew? We got the dub. Like I said, a win is a win. It's a win. We're not eating W's over here. Unless y'all hit the like button. Like everybody hits the like button, they come in this room. I'll eat a W. Anyway, Gerald is here. What's good, my man? Wilbert, Lord, it is, y'all. I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming, especially the way his team played. They really, I mean, right now they top of the north. He wanted to make sure he let us know. He's like, we own it off. We own the team with a meaningful win. Division win is it is significant, and you took down Joe Burrow the way y'all embarrassed him. I gotta give you props to hold this dude who is the highest paid player in NFL history to 72 or 82 yards. I mean, y'all give it up for Cleveland. You know, Wilbert, we got to give it up. You know, thanks for taking care of business. You gave us a blueprint. Now we just need to succeed on the use of that blueprint going forward. All right. Now that we've said hello to everybody in the room, let's talk motivational moments. So it's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. It's been one of them roller coaster riding type weeks. One second I'm on a high, and the next second I'm like, man, just what is going on? But it ain't just about me. It's about those who I care about around me as well. Like you, each of you. You know, I care about each of you in here in this room. So just know that these motivational moments ain't about me. It's how I can uplift or help somebody else out there in the world. So as I share this, just think like, hey, you know, this ain't just for views or anything like that. This is me hoping to uplift somebody, anybody out there who needs that extra love. that extra encouragement, that push to go chase something, go do something. So today's motivational moment is simply the 3 keys to being spiritually resilient. I want you to focus. Focus on the things that you can control. Reorient your thinking to positivity and learn to be content. So the first thing, like I said, focusing on the things that you can control. There's so many things in our lives that are just out of our hands. They are. How many YouTubers come in, or excuse me, how many viewers come in per night? That's out of my hands. It could be 7 right now. It could be, 60 the next day or something like that. That's completely out of my control. I can control what I control. I can control the content. I can control my ability to try to keep it clean, unless Kam Ru comes in here using that M word. You know what I'm talking about. No, those are things that I can control. I can control my faith. I can control what I believe in, what I choose not to believe in. I can choose my circle of peers. I can choose my job if I wanted to. Change careers. I could change my careers, but what I can't control, I tend to just leave out there and let it get taken care of as the Lord intends. Because I'm a religious man, right? All right. The next thing was reorient your thinking to positivity. Try to have that optimistic situation, that optimism in situations. Things may not be going your way. They may not go exactly how you feel they need to go. But try to keep that smile. Try to figure out one good thing within the situation. And yes, I'm not the perfect person when it comes to this. When life gets me down, I'm pretty down. And I lean on those around you. So I know this isn't in there, but lean on those people within your circle. Lean on those around you. You got concerns, whatever. That's what they're there for. They're going to lift you up. Be around those people who are going to be uplifting, and use them when needed. You can't do this alone. I've said this many times in church. And I think I've said it here. We weren't meant to go through this life alone. So if you need somebody, call me. I'm like legit. I care about you and I want you to be well. So please focus on what you can focus on. And then just learn to be content. For number 3, there are situations to where, like, think about how much better you have it than some people out there. And I used to tease people, whatever, about certain situations like that, because I wanted them to recognize how good they had it. And just look at your life. You have the ability to have electricity. If anybody's on this show right now, they usually have power in their homes. I know there's been a few times there's been folks that haven't had power, and the loyalty clause of you basically being here, I appreciate that. That was crazy. But you have power in your homes. Most of you have food to eat. You got diapers for your kids. You got a car. You have, so many blessings. You got a job. You have the ability to be able to pay for these amenities here. So be thankful for the things that you have currently in your life, because it could be that much worse. Just simply be happy where you are. Don't wait until this thing happens down the road that you're like, oh, okay, I'll be happy then. Or when I get this thing, I'll be happy then. No, try to be happy where you are with what you currently have right now. You got blessings of family, friends. Look to those things and be thankful for those. Today, that is your motivational moment, and I hope you take that to heart. Let's see what we got here. Somebody else is in the room. All right, so Wilbert and Lisa about to throw down. She said 45-10 Ravens there. I said it. Okay. Brooke is here. Yes, she's a little late, but it's all right. It's cool. It's cool. Timekeeper is here. We're going to stay on track tonight. I'm going to try to end early. I got people in town. I'll be honest with you. But we're going to get into it as much as I possibly can. All right. Delicious says, I'm glad Browns spanked the Bengals. I really can't stand the Bengals. It's a really tough team to stand right now. I mean, they talk about trash. They call people elves. They talk about Lamar. They come on Twitter. They come at Lamar. I don't know what we call on Twitter nowadays. I don't know if we call it X or whatever. I just know if I type in www.twitter.com, it's Twitter. They say formerly known as Twitter. It's going to be Twitter. You can't switch that. You can't just because you change the name. Just like if I change Couch Rider Report to Fluffy Rainbows and Magic Sparks, it's not going to be known as Fluffy Rainbows and Magic Sparks. It's known as Couch Rider Report. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all ready because Kam Ru got on a muscle shirt. I'm just saying. Here he comes to the stage.
Man,
What's good, man?
it's a long day, bro. Long day.
Long day. What happened?
Long day, brother. Long day. My back hurting. I fell asleep the wrong way, and my back locked up on me. The doc was working on my back.
What are you, like 25? You're breaking down.
I'm breaking down, bro. Breaking down for the day, man.
Oh,
Fell
okay.
asleep watching that doggone Jets game, and I fell asleep all awkwardly and whatnot. You know,
That game was so good.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Bad for A-Rod. I mean,
Like, I'm happy. You know, I'm not happy, you know,
man,
what happened to A-Rod, but I am happy for Zach Wilson. I'm excited for him because, you know, this is a starter in the league who the team didn't believe in. They obviously didn't believe him because they brought in Aaron trying to chase something that Aaron probably lost a couple of years ago. And I was like, you know, Zach sitting here, you know, first round pick, you know, yeah, he had a little scandal with somebody's mom last year, but Duke still play. And we saw that during the preseason. And we saw, like, against a very tough defense, he was able to survive. I'm saying a win is a win. That's what I'm saying. A win is a win. And who led that offense to that win?
pretty good. Don't say he played good now.
You
Don't
know what I'm
say
saying?
he played good.
I ain't gonna say pretty good, but I'm saying he survived the Buffalo Bills. You survived the Buffalo Bills. That's significant because we didn't, right? We didn't do it the last time we played them.
But
That's 2 times.
he survived the Buffalo Bills because Josh Allen wanted to have Christmas early.
He was giving it all up.
Boy, it was Christmas playing Santa Claus.
Yeah, it was definitely a Black Friday, especially in Walmart. I mean, it was a full on fight. You know, we saw the fight, we saw the giveaways, we saw the specials.
Yeah, but nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Josh he just gave my man his bonus. Why he got his bonus in the first game? How you get a bonus? Boy, God is good. He said, man, I got my 250 already. I had to work hard for it.
Yeah, I think you know, Joe Burrow, you know, he felt like I need to give back. I got to give back since I was giving so much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he felt like, hey, I too must give. There's a song in church on that one. Anyway, you know, Joe gave up. You know, he huh?
How, Sway? How?
What you talking about? Oh, okay. Hold on. He said Josh Allen won that game for the Jets.
Did. No, I'm saying when people say Josh Allen is so much better than Lamar, how, Sway? Tell me how. How?
I could have won that game. You could have won it. Look, that Jets defense was something wicked. Like y'all, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, Josh Allen, like, he made his mistakes, but I mean, when you got two, not one, but two lockdown corners on the outside, and you trying your best to work something across the middle, and this daggone safety keep coming for you every time. 3 times, this dude ain't had 3 picks in his. I don't think he had 3 picks in a season, and he had 3 picks in one night. Beast. Absolutely. Yeah, this Facebook user, whoever you are out there, appreciate you. Come on over to YouTube, man. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, smack that bell. Jets do have one heck of a defense, no doubt.
Yeah.
Right, so who's on the rise, Mag? What's good, man? He said Uncle Rowe gonna secure the W with some crucial plays. Believe that. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh sure. Okay, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We're gonna jump over here to so we've done our motivational moment. So if you missed out on that, man, just know that be content with your situation, you know.
Huh?
You know, that's the motivational moment is be content with where you at in your life. Try to find that way to be spiritually resilient. Look at the positivity in the situations. Be thankful for where you are, and don't wait until things come down the road and make you happy. Be happy in the moment. All right. So let's talk about these offensive woes, man. Offensive woes for the Ravens. Like, you know, we thought for sure. We thought for sure with this new high-powered offense that we were gonna see magic. That we were gonna see. I think everybody except for Todd Monken was like, we're gonna see some magic. We're gonna, and I mean, Lisa had a score prediction that was out of this world. You know how Lisa do. You know, she had them astronomical numbers or whatever, saying we're gonna beat the mess out of them. So I think she said something about Lamar 5 touchdowns or something. I remember somebody saying something about Jackson 5. I remember that.
I thought I thought we was going to shut them out. I definitely thought I was right as far as they weren't going to score a touchdown, but
yeah,
I
And that was great on the defense. The defense played phenomenal considering their circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Robert Woods gonna get his. He gonna eat, no doubt. And Nico definitely ate as well. But I mean, you gotta figure that front seven. Wow, the way that they played, that was a really stellar defense, and I got to give props to these guys. But that offense is what we need to concentrate on right now. They looked meh. It looked like, wow, why are we concentrating on the same screen pass? I mean, how many times we use that screen pass? It had to be 7 to 10 times, right?
Which one? The one
The screen pass today, it was constantly being used.
They got the screen 3 times. I got tired of the jet sweep. I think they did it. This was like preseason. Like I didn't like half of the play calls. I didn't like. I definitely like the offensive line. Like Lamar never can get set, and then sometimes it seemed like the receivers had one idea, Lamar had a different idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doing a 3-step. Was it a 3-step? Maybe might have been 5. I don't know.
Like Nation said, it looked like Greg Roman 2.0. And, I think we actually saw some photos of Greg Roman in the stands, not in the stand, actually in the coaching booth, sitting behind Ty Moore. At least they thought that was him. I don't think that was him.
But I mean, I kind of expected it at first because I was like, they didn't play all preseason, bro. You can't come in hot and you in practice. You didn't play any live bullets all preseason. So I'll take the ugly win. I would be happier with the ugly win if we didn't have the injuries.
Yeah.
I was upset.
We had an injury-free ugly win. That'd have been beautiful. It felt like
I'm more upset with the injuries than the fact that it was somebody on I was gonna say Twitter, on X rather, that was like, what did she say? She said
it's Twitter, man. We can be honest with it.
It was. I mean, the comment made sense, but people were saying like, can't believe that you upset with her. Like we upset. We don't know how to. No, we know how to win, but anybody that felt any type of way about JK got to feel bad for him. Like I feel. First of all, you don't want anybody to be.
Guys come in and succeed, right?
Huh?
You want guys to come in and succeed.
Not just that, like, bro. That's not injury prone. That's called just freak out injuries. Like the dude fell on his ankle while tackling, and then your joint gets stuck and it pop. Like, and I had that injury, so I know that is not a fun injury to have. Like,
absolutely not. It can't be fun. I've seen people have it. I've been around teammates, and so we kind of like. I saw one of my guys. He actually tore his Achilles the same day that Terrell Suggs did. And so I'm sitting here like monitoring his health. Like, yo, how you doing, man? I was like, how many months you got? He's like, this ain't even about me. This is about your daggone linebacker. I was like, yeah, that's right. That's right. This ain't about you. I was like, you think you can go back and jog like today? You good? He's like, no.
I just think he right now it's like some type of dark cloud over him, man. But God got a plan, so it's a reason for it. So we gonna see what the plan is, man. But he, you can say it like this: we can get him for cheap, or they probably doing something right now. He gonna be here next year.
Yeah, I say get him for cheap, man. Sign this man for like a 2-year, $8 million deal. Go ahead, get it for the low,
and let him blow it out. Let him get the 1,000 yards because
make us restructure. Give us that type of profit. That'd be a beautiful thing to have. But until then, I'm excited because my guy Justice Hill. I told y'all during the offseason, I was like, yo, he ain't here to play special teams. He ain't here for special teams. You seen it during the daggone preseason. You seen it. You seen him get signed before everybody else. He would have been the only active back on the roster next year. Justice Hill, y'all. And when he got drafted, I said, look, Lamar's got another Lamborghini in the garage. I was excited about the guy. Yeah, he only got a couple of carries. Oh, he got 9 carries, but I think he only had like 9 yards or 8 carries for 9 yards. But he had 2 TDs.
1 yard. Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns.
He got it in. 2 tutties, folks.
He got
2 tutties.
Yeah, you got the Tubbs. But
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
of course, there's a lot of people that's going to be on Team Gus, and I'm all for both.
great, man. I want both of them to really do good.
Yeah,
Really, I don't want nobody to be left to the side. But I want both of them
absolutely.
to do good because this is Gus's last year.
Mhm.
Somebody gonna sign him after this year. Hopefully he can cash out. So um, it's a good chance, man. He was averaging, and imagine all the mishaps. Like either they not running the routes strong enough, or Lamar is holding the ball too long, or when he want to get rid of the ball, he can't get rid of the ball because somebody already in his face. Like the
Mhm.
whole line played like trash, straight
Yeah,
boot. Yeah, our O line looked like da. They just
it wasn't as bad as the Bengals. The Bengals O line was absolutely
oh yeah, they
horrible.
should be ashamed of themselves.
However, both quarterbacks got hurried 10 times. Joe took 2 sacks. Lamar took for the four or five. Yeah, 4 times. It took 4 sacks. Still wasn't as bad as Daniel Jones because Daniel got lit up for 7 sacks. And them Cowboys went all the way off.
Oh my dog. Go ahead, I'm listening, bro.
But when it comes to our running backs, it's going to be nice, and we're going to need those guys because that is exactly how the Cleveland Browns really tore up the Bengals. Because Chubb had a day.
Oh
Chubb
yeah,
had a day on counters. Chubb had a day on tosses to the outside. Chubb had a day on screens. Chubb was there doing the dang thing. It was crazy to see him on a dive and them just getting. I think he led the league in touches over 10 yards or carries over 10 yards this week. So it was like 5 rushes of 10 plus yards. Led the NFL because the Bengals can be ran on. This is the formula. This is the blueprint. Thank you, Wilbert, for sending that to Baltimore. We appreciate you. We got to use this.
it just you know what? Too, we got to take in consideration it was bad weather, so
It's true.
let's see what it's gonna look like when it's dry land. But I do know one thing.
Hmm.
I'm expecting a heck of a show this Sunday from Lamar, especially being back close to Louisville. And now you done played. The nerves is gone, bro. I'm expecting Odell to get busy too. 'Cause I think it's gonna be somebody each week like that's gonna show up.
Brooke, what you talking about? Danny. Danny was killed.
He was getting killed. You better fix it, bro.
Oh gosh. All right. So as far as answering this question from Gerald, like Keaton is basically out till week 5.
Yeah, he can't come back to week 5. He
Yeah,
on
that's that injury reserve, the return type of deal or whatever. That's fine. But when he does come back, we're going to see some of that explosiveness. It's going to be a nice mix in, a good 1, 2, 3 punch going on between. Like I said, Gus. I think Gus going to be the pound guy. He's going to be the pound for pound. Get it in.
averaging 4 yards a clip.
Huh?
He was
Yeah.
averaging 4 yards a clip.
Mm-hmm.
So that's telling you something right there. I did. You said it.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, Brooke agrees with you. She said the O line was Dookie. Um,
Straight boo boo.
let's see what Wilbur says.
So
Zay was looking good. I was very surprised seeing his highlights. He's too good for you. Are you his daddy or something?
we got one.
You're not good enough for my daughter, man.
Look,
Hang on, man. You know what time it is. I gotta go and get it.
there you go. You got to get him soda.
Yeah, man.
You decked out in the Ravens kid. Where you going, son? Where you going? You in the crib? You decked out in the Ravens kid. Like it's Sunday already.
Oh, you like this? Yeah, I couldn't help it, man. I just need to put this one on. I haven't worn it in a while. This is my favorite, probably my favorite one. I do like the military one. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But I like if I can find custom ones of these, I definitely like wearing them because my AC is like super cold down here. So I usually like to come to the studio.
Hot out there?
Huh?
It's still hot out there?
It's a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, but I like to keep the house nice and chill.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Helps to sleep at night. You ever read sleep? Or there's a YouTube video called "Sleep is King," and it talks about AC conditions. You keep it cold at night, everybody gets a good night's sleep. Anyway, moving forward. So we still on these offensive woes. So we saw what happened with Lamar. He has a pick. He has a fumble. And he only had like 169 yards. Yeah, 2 fumbles. I think one of them got recovered by us. So
Yeah.
and the other one was lost. But sacked 4 times. I mean, it was definitely a tough day, and he just kept force feeding the ball to daggone Zay. Like, I like Zay. I'm excited about what Zay brings to this team, but he's got to be more versatile when it comes to spreading that ball. He's got to get it to all of these guys. I wanted to see what Likely could do. I really wanted to see Likely show his butt because he was going to be looking good, man. You know, I was just like, hey, huh?
He got one catch.
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see like the game. Honestly, I want to see the whole game plan go through Likely.
I don't think he was force feeding it to Zay. I think that's the only time it was actual blocking. when he got it to Zay, that was the only time it was blocking. The fumble the last fumble that he had, it was supposed to be a screen pass to Odell right after the big catch.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the big catch, or right after his first catch, he was supposed to dip it right there. I don't know what's going. Look, all I know is I'm glad this is a preseason. This is a preseason
I don't
game.
want to see 4 games of this. I don't want to see 3 games of this. I don't.
I want to see each game. You're supposed to get better, right?
Yeah, I want to see dubs, no doubt. I do.
I like.
I want to see another performance like that again, man.
No rhythm, and it's I mean, especially it's being a new offense. That's why I thought that in my head I thought they would play preseason. I thought they at least play the Washington game, and
Hey, it should be like a dress rehearsal. One of those should be a dress rehearsal.
one of them should have been a dress rehearsal. But now you're trying to catch the rhythm when it's live bullets. These are live bullets now. And that's too late. Like, and it is damned if you do, damned if you don't. If we play everybody in preseason, somebody get hurt, then we upset. If we don't play nobody in preseason, then we gotta deal with it this way. Then somebody still get hurt. So it's like you gotta pick and choose your poison. You can tell who played in preseason, who didn't, because their feet are under. Zay's feet, good.
Lisa, that is one thing we're gonna disagree on right there. We good. We good, Lisa. We don't need Project Pat with the ball. Let that man earn his money, getting them blocks. I like him going in motion, getting the wham blocks. Going to go take on the defensive tackle or something like that.
Do you understand? He missed a block that could have that he missed the block. The block that he missed, boy, if Weston could have hit his head on the goalpost before JK got hurt. If he'd have made the block, that's to the house. There was nobody back there. Both of the safeties, I don't know where the heck they went, but they weren't back there.
Yeah, and well, they were doing that zero blitz thing. I mean, they basically pulled back the corners probably about 10 yards. Derek calls it the stick blitz, a stick zero blitz on his channel.
But you got
they know that they're getting success when it comes to pressure and Lamar and thinking they can just sit those corners back there. But that's kind of why we were doing the screen pass. I get that, but then be a little bit more versatile and use that wham block and be more consistent with it.
But when they hitting the zero, when they come with that zero blitz, it got to be an outlet someplace, like it was when they adjusted to it last year. That's why they stopped zero blitzing them. When you zero blitz them, there has to be an adjustment by the receiver. Like, you still can't run your regular route. You got to shorten everything, so you can get open. It seems like there's no communication on that end. I don't understand why. And then his passer rating is horrible during that time. So
hold up, we got a pro moment. We got a pro shea moment. Hold up, you know how it is.
If that's the case,
Brooke says pro got a Giants workout. She tried to tag me on Twitter because she couldn't figure out my handle. The handle is it's pretty easy. Where's my handle? Right here, man. Hold up. Where's my handle at? Right there. It's like right there.
I don't think that.
You can find me. You know where to find me. Right there.
You got to work out at the Giants, but I don't think it's a receiver they need. I think they need a quarterback.
A whole lot of stuff, man. That game was terrible.
Trying to run you can't run no team through Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not him. I'm sorry.
I was calling him Danny Dimes. That boy Danny Pennies because he dropped terrible. It was terrible. It was just some change. It was nothing. Just
know why they doing that. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm. They just like they looked at Danny and was like, "Oh, this what you get? We paid you. It wasn't great,
Mm-hmm.
but we paid
Yeah.
you."
I'm glad he got a workout though. That I am happy he got a workout. They don't need to run that offense through Daniel Jones. They need to run it right through Saquon if they're going to continue to try to get some success.
Brooke, I think if you look up Couch Raven on Twitter, I think that's me.
You don't know what your handle is? Why
I
don't
don't know.
you change the handle to the same one that you have in your IG?
I think it is all the same on the IG. Let me check that joint. I know. I hadn't taken a look at it. No, it's Couch Rider Raven, but you got to put the spaces in there. She put it all as one word. You put Couch Rider Raven and then just you good. Yeah. Yeah, look at Big Reg here, man. What's good?
Oh, Big Reg.
Hey, yeah, let's go. We got a nice room tonight, man. And like I said, hey, Flock Nation, do me a favor. Come on over to YouTube, hit that like button, hit subscribe, man, and smack that bell. Yeah, we see you on Facebook. I'm grateful for y'all coming through, but man, come through YouTube. This is where we get the subscribers, man. I need you. I need a couple more before we can get to that next mark. And you can be the next one. Appreciate it. Let's see. Brooks saying they did him dirty with no protection as far as Lamar goes. Or is that no? Is that was that? I mean, we've been talking about three different teams right now. So
What we talking about?
I imagine she's talking about Danny Dimes or Danny Pennies or whatever his name is.
Trash. All that line is trash.
Yeah.
You need to run it through Saquon like they were doing before and do play action. They trying to run it through. You can't just because you had success with Josh Allen running that type of offense. You need to go. He's not Daniel Jones is not Josh Allen. He's not athletic like Josh Allen. So I don't know why they had the quarterback run.
Like him either, man. Like you ain't like that, bro.
No, he's not built like him, man. I didn't understand.
Josh can get full on truck and he'll get back up. That's just who he is.
You trying to run like they were literally having quarterback sweeps with Daniel Jones. I don't know where he got those wheels from. He ain't never had any. So why do you think he gonna have them there? I don't know. But go ahead, let's get back to us.
All right. So Gerald says, what's y'all's opinion on Ronnie Stanley? You want to take this one?
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean he's out for a couple of weeks, but his first game was trash. And I mean, again, preseason. You gotta practice. The only way you get better is other than practice, you gotta play. So yeah.
We got all these big boys out there, but Makari's over here at left tackle. Like, I don't know.
He played. That's his natural position anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, we got other guys that could have rolled over there, right?
Huh?
So we got other guys that could have rolled over there, right?
Not that can play it better than him.
Yeah, I mean, he just like I said, he's good up and down the line. Like I said, I don't really care for him too much.
Linderbaum, bro. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Brown played good.
Okay.
And Linderbaum played good. They graded out the highest too on as far as like offensive line play. Brown graded out the highest out of everybody. Period. From what I read, I think he had the highest grade out of all the Ravens. But Kevin Zeitler played like trash. He was on his knees. I don't know why I paused. Anyway. Morgan Moses played like boo-boo. The whole
you said Brown for us?
Yeah, the left guard. His name, what's his name? Brown.
John Simpson.
Simpson. I said Brown.
I was like, man, I'm like, he talking about Cincinnati because I just saw highlights of OB Jr.
He had the highest.
I mean, he got rolled.
Huh?
Like, I'm talking about Cincy's line now. I was talking about Orlando Brown Jr. Like little baby Zeus got folded up like an old Cheeto bag, man. It was just bad.
I hope we get folded up this week too. but Simpson played well. But you can say again, this goes back to who played during preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Exhibit A.
Reps and sets, y'all. Reps and sets.
Huh?
They
Yeah.
gotta get reps and sets in.
He played preseason. He played. Justice Hill played. You can tell who played, who don't have to get ramped up. Morgan Moses looked like boo boo. Straight boo boo. Straight boo boo.
Oh my goodness. Yes, the line has definitely got to get better. They got to be cohesive. You know, you can't just keep you can't plug in a starter here and take out and put another guy. They have to have that chemistry. They got to be in sync. They got to know exactly where that person is on their left or their right, where they are on the field. And that's how you get that chemistry to create that pocket.
Look, you better get it together next week.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this Sunday. You better get together Sunday because I'm glad we the underdogs, but I think we should win that game convincingly, to be honest with you. I just think that, first of all, I think they put more on Burrow's shoulders than they need to.
Mm-hmm.
I think our defense, everybody talk about San Francisco's defense and the Jets defense. We don't have our corners solidified yet, and I wish Marcus Williams to stay healthy. Our defense is pretty damn going good. Go ahead.
I think it's phenomenal. I think they had like I said, based on the circumstances, because I mean, we went into Wednesday night, or was it the show before? We basically went into a show wondering, like, yo, who's going to be starting that corner?
Right.
Last week.
And that was going to be a rotation.
Yeah.
They didn't do a rotation at all because Rocky Sin is still not fully healthy yet.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Brandon Stevens and Darby, right?
Yeah.
And they did all right.
Somebody coming off an ACL, he played really well.
Yeah. And then you got Stevens. I mean, Stevens got tried. Don't get me wrong. Like he got tried 13 different times, or 12 different times.
Yeah, 11 tackles. They was trying.
He got 12 tackles, but I mean, he got tried, and because they thought he was the weakness. I mean, he's getting those real reps in. When you getting those reps in, something good is gonna happen. Do you remember Kerry Williams? Kerry Williams back in the day constantly got tried, and then he started up his game as those reps continued to come his way because they kept giving him those opportunities to get a little bit smarter and a little just a tweak here and a tweak there. Mm-hmm. And before we knew it, Kerry was talking trash, and he never shut up. That's just how it go, man. Darby, they didn't try him as much. He had they came at him about 7-8 times. He got 7 tackles on it.
Yeah, but I like the fact that that's why I think Brandon is just so much better of a safety. I mean, he just need, if they're gonna keep him at corner, I hope he's learning as much as he can from Marlon and maybe call up Jimmy and be like, hey man, we the same size. What did you do? But he was coming up and he was straight trying to knock Joker's heads off. I love that hit when he hit Woods. When he hit him, oh my God. I was like, everybody, I think the whole crowd jumped up. Yeah. Hit a smack. I was like, okay. Yeah, that's football to me. That's what I need to hear. Yeah. That's what I need to hear. I need to hear somebody. Like, you got to put some type of fear of God in somebody.
Oh, yeah. Got to make that example, man. You got to do it. Somebody got to let them know, like, hey, look, y'all going to stop trying me.
Yeah. You got to make their arms get a little shorter.
Mm-hmm. Get them alligator arms. That's them contract preservation arms right there.
You got to
wrap the arms.
Yeah. You don't want to lay out. Yep. Just put the fear guard in.
That's them. What's the dude who played for the Chargers now? The one who all he did was body catch all day.
He played for the Chargers.
I think it was Quentin Johnson. I think. Yeah. Mr. Body Catch Extraordinaire. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's good at it. It's just you rarely see him do this. Yeah. he all here. I'm like, does he have a wingspan? Anywho, so yeah, going over to Stevens, I think, he comes in this Sunday. Who's he line up on? Is he on Higgins or is he on Jamar?
Brandon?
Yeah.
Well, but I didn't see him switch sides. I just see he's definitely on I'm assuming, my assumption is that he's playing the same side that Marlon will be playing. But I hope Marlon does play this week.
Yeah, we need him. We definitely, that's a desperate need right there.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it'd be nice to see the chemistry that him and Washington have on the field. That would be cool.
yeah. I need to see all whoever's going to be in that rotation because they still trying to figure out what's what. But get that rotation fully going as far as at the corner spot.
But I mean, we can say that. We can say Brandon Stevens looked like bacon, he got cooked. But ultimately, did we see a score? Did we see a score? Those guys, they got bent, but they didn't break. They did not break. That's where I gotta get them props on that one. There are times when you're gonna give up some yards. It's just football. You're gonna give up the cookies a few times.
I mean, with Brandon, like I've been saying, like you know, they had to. It's good that he's played corner because he can develop his coverage skills. But I think after these years that he's been at corner and been at safety, just here at because even at SMU he was listed as the outside corner, but they had him playing nickel. They had him play a little bit of safety. I think he's better inside than he is outside.
Yeah.
But maybe he might get. All I know is that in zone he looks good. But he didn't. I don't know, man. I didn't see anybody get cooked out there though, Reg. I'll be
I
honest.
mean, you gotta look at it like Robert Woods is he's a tactician.
No. Look, the big catches. The big catches was when they didn't want to see what's my man Stroud. They didn't want to see Stroud get busy because they thought he was going to get loose, so they didn't want to go man to man. So all the big catches happened when he was in zone. It wasn't when they were playing man to man. They played man to man. I'm gonna give him a couple. Yeah, he had a few catches, but he didn't have nothing huge, of course. But now we are playing against two number one receivers now. Well, three or 1B, I would say, with Boyd.
Yeah.
So now
it's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot different, but that's why Rock got to get back healthy. He wasn't. That's what coach said. He wasn't fully healthy. That's why he really wasn't out there. So these guys got to get the reps in. JD got to get the reps in.
But I tell you what, them boys, this front seven need to have a repeat performance.
Oops.
Get home. Matter BK was getting in there. Yeah, he had a penalty, but I don't even think that should have been a penalty. That was just a slight shove, and the ref just like
that was Travis Jones.
You sure? Oh yeah, Travis. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that was a weak.
Yeah, I think Harbaugh went over the sideline and talked to him, but I felt like it still shouldn't have been a penalty. I'll be honest.
That was a weak penalty. That was weak.
Yeah, that was just soft, man. It looked like they saw Brady back there or something. Like, oh, yeah, we got you, sir. We got you. We're sorry.
Yeah, it's hard to stop your momentum. You going forward, but you're gonna have to control yourself. Everybody.
Like it should be like I thought the rule was a 1 step or something like that, right? If he takes an extra step, there was no extra step. He was there, and then the hand came, and that's why I felt like it wasn't a penalty. But as far as the defense shining, I mean, we saw it. Like we had 2 linebackers that had plus 10 tackles. I don't think that's happened for our team in franchise history.
Then we have in NFL history too.
Oh, in NFL history? Oh wow, they making that type of history, right? And then of course with PQ, not PQ, with Roquan had 16 tackles, and Ray Lewis hadn't had 16 tackles, and I'm like, come on. This dude is in the debut having 16 tackles. I think Ray and he had 15 tackles and 3 different debuts. So that's like phenomenal to have such a great linebacker lead the charge and energize this defense the way he did. You see Pat Queen turn it up for 11 tackles. He got something to prove right now. And the thing was, I never had an issue with PQ's coverage or PQ's ability to run blitz. My issue has always been, can PQ tackle in open space? But he looked phenomenal every other area today, or every other area on Sunday. I was like just blown away with his growth and the way that these two sync together. It is a 1A, 1B type situation when they just blowing stuff up together. One of the twins unite. It's crazy. And then,
on the outside, man. I think that's where he should be. He looked good at Sam linebacker. I don't know about him rushing the passer. I don't think he did, but playing the run, he got that down to a science. And
I mean, he got I don't know how many QB hits he got, but Pat Queen got 1 sack and he had 8 solo tackles and 11 total, and 1 tackle for loss. I'm like, that's a great game.
Yeah. I mean,
Ope looked straight too.
yeah.
3 QB hits.
The outside linebackers did a good job. Malik playing the edge, and you still grooming David Ajabo to play the run a little bit. So he just really coming in there on third down. Malik is setting the edge for the first and second down, which is nice. And he played the pass pretty well too.
Mm-hmm.
He's better as a Sam linebacker than he would be as a outside than a middle linebacker. He definitely looked better there, but he did a good job.
He said, "Pause. No man getting bent in this conversation."
Whoa.
Ask Orlando. He said, "I think I was talking about Orlando Brown Jr." I said he got bent. I think he got folded. I didn't say bent. I think he said he got folded like an old Cheeto bag, and so he said,
"Big Red, chill out."
He's trying. He's trying. But yes, Roquan definitely went off. He looked great. We're expecting that now. We're excited about having such a great superstar in Baltimore. Wilbur says, make sure one of your wide receivers makes teases or else before you play us, please. Yeah, so we don't have fools on our team like Jamar Chase when it comes to the media. Jamar is best between the lines. He does his media mouth and what he does on Instagram.
It's a matter.
Yeah.
He's stupid. Yeah.
He's dumb. And then even after he lost, he said, we called them dudes elves and they did this.
Again, we got beat by some elves.
Yeah.
Like, wow, bro.
But you got to play them again, and they probably gonna come back even worse. All right, so then we got Ajabo. It's something about the regular season and David Ajabo, apparently. And he's like, hey, look, if y'all need a strip sack, I got you, man. Just, like what he does.
He did it on the backup. He did it on it wasn't supposed to be a right tackle. That was a right guard that was playing right tackle. So somebody got to take advantage of him.
Yeah, I say, you get it in when you get it in. Don't sit there and take your time. Don't take advantage.
Take advantage. You
take advantage, man.
Yeah. So expecting to see a couple of those. I'm expecting Owe to get busy this week.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he did a heck of a job.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tip my hat to Owe. Owe was balling. Yes.
Yeah, like I said, it had 3 QB hits. The defense gets 5 sacks total on 10 QB hits. I mean, they were bringing the wood.
They said he was top 5 in pressures in the league.
Yeah.
This week. So that just tells you something. Coach Chuck Smith is definitely helped him out.
Look, I want Joe Burrow out there this weekend seeing Ghost because they going that hardcore on the guys. And it's just nice to have Clowney in there to take some of those blows out, and then these guys come back and refreshed. To have that rotation when Bowser get back, it's going to be like week 5. Week 5, I expect just full on dominance is what I'm expecting. All right, let's see here. So why are you apologizing to Miss Lisa?
Clowney did well with it.
Yeah, he said, Clowney, did he play? Yeah, he played. He did well. Like I said, part of that it was just you can see Clowney in the backfield making 1 to 2 plays here and in there, it was nice to see that the weight didn't bother him. He was actually just getting back to doing his thing. And he actually looked pretty. It looked like he had gotten in better shape since that, the comments about his skinniness or whatever. So he looked better. All right, so let's see. Brooke says, yes, Clowney played. He did well. And Lisa says, you forgiven, Wilbert. I don't know what egregious offense that you did. We will go ahead and put it on the board. What did you do? My boy Kendall's in the building. Hey, I knew which Ravens fan is here. For those of y'all who forgot, we got it right here. We got you covered.
Oh, bitch.
There he is. That's Kendall. He's in the building. He's excited to be a Ravens fan to get a W.
Dark side.
The dark side, baby. He left Donkey's country to come over here to the purple. Have him here. All right, he did watch the Broncos game. I did hear though he was cheating on us a little bit. It's all right. So I watched a little bit of that game too, but I ain't no fan. All right, let's go back. We're talking Bengals now. Well, let me just run through these injuries so everybody has kind of just an idea of what's happening. Dobbins unfortunately out for the year. Best of wishes to him. Mandrews has a chance to play. He's got a quad, so they saying he's limited in practice. Okay, Linderbaum, he more likely going to be out this Sunday, so we're looking at Sam Mustipher that's going to come in. And now I don't think I have too much an issue with Sam because of the fact he's got 44 games under his belt and he started 40 of them. So that's a lot of experience to bring to Baltimore that we shouldn't have too much issue with. Stanley's got a knee issue, so more likely he's going to be out. So McCarry's got to step in. That's kind of where we're gonna see some growing, and we might see some growing pain there as McCarry gets comfortable at the left tackle position. So we'll see what happens. And then you said he's played there before and he's used to playing that, so it's his natural position. So
He played well, other than when he had to play because of injury in the pros.
Yeah,
But he was a left tackle all his years at Cal.
yeah.
So he's comfortable there. He can move. That's what a left tackle got to be able to do. He got to be able to move his feet. Only thing about McCarr is that he always has some hand injury or something. Like it's always some type of hand injury. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Zeitler need to look like Kevin Zeitler. Kevin Zeitler did not look good at all. Not the whole offense, like I said, only Simmons and Linderbaum look good. The rest of the offensive line look like boo boo.
Rivera says, "No, we can't play with Musty. He stinks." Oh, I see what you did there. I think we give these guys a chance to gain that chemistry. This is like I said, they weren't expected to be the guys, and so we have to figure out how they're going to gel. Lisa says, any predictions for the game against Cincy? We'll get to that. I'll hold on to your prediction as well.
Simmer down, Brooke.
Yeah, what she say?
So I'm sorry, that was Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa.
Simmer down, Lisa. Simmer down.
Oh, goodness. All right, so we're still going through those injuries. Bowser's still out till week 5. Marlowe, foot issues. We're hoping, says maybe Sunday, according to X or Twitter or whatever the heck you want to call that site. But it was born Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius. It's Twitter. Anyway, let's see. Williams, torn pec, so he's going to be out for a while. So I don't think they said it was torn. I think he was sore. He had full mobility, right? So he's just got a lot of swelling going on. So he's not going to make it back this Sunday. I have that feeling.
Did they put him on IR? Am I correct?
I don't think they put him on IR. I think it's just more of a rest thing for him. If they did, go and put it in the comments. From what I could see, he was not on IR.
He said they had to, if he was going to decide to have any type of surgery, he got to Friday. Tomorrow. Well, this is Wednesday. I think today's Thursday.
So we'll know in 2 days whether or not he goes on IR.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, Brooke over here calling you out here. She said, "Cam love calling women other names."
I wasn't looking. It just sounded like something that you would say. So I apologize to you. I really apologize to Lisa, not to you.
Shame. All right, so
if y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all need to go see it. I went to see Equalizer 2. I don't know if I told. 3.
3, right?
No, yeah, 3. I don't know.
Part 2 was when he was the Uber driver.
Straight vicious. No, yeah, Equalizer 3. The truth.
Man said he missed the dinner. Oh, did we miss dinner?
Yeah, you missed dinner, but I had dinner before I got on here, man.
Okay.
Steak and mixed vegetables and rice, brother. That's what I had today. And I had an apple for dessert. That's what I had in grade. What's happening?
It was good, right? Hey, so it's always great to see you on the show. We appreciate your videos today. It was definitely informative, and I agree with you that Todd Monken said this offense was nowhere near where it's supposed to be. He said that earlier, like he said that maybe 3 weeks ago, and he's right. It's just going to take some time for it to improve for them to get the full load of the offense in. So awesome job, man. All right, Lisa says you're forgiving Cam, and then Brooke is not she's not in the forgiving mood. So All right. Engraven says, "An apple pie for dessert." That's not dessert. I thought you said apple. Yeah.
Yeah, brother, I gotta get ready. I have a photo shoot. I can't be doing apple pie yet. Not yet. I got a photo shoot coming up. I gotta make sure the stomach stay ready. Can't be doing the apple pie right now. Set me back.
Yeah. He said something drastic's about to go down because you didn't eat on the air. This is tradition. Yes.
I know. I couldn't. I was. My back had me in a different type of lane. I didn't even go to class tonight. I was like, man, I'm eating right now, and I just cooked the dinner, ate, nodded off, and then got my butt up and got back on here.
Yeah. All right. So whoever says, I think the offense will be better when Andrews gets back, but I have concerns for your defense.
In the
I mean,
secondary, I got only concern I have right now is the corners. I mean, the corners play decent. Y'all
yeah.
really good.
I think Geno Stone is going to do well back there.
Huh?
I think Geno Stone's going to do well back there.
Oh, so I have total faith in the safeties because they both have that experience. Especially Stone is a very smart player.
That's true. That ain't me. That's him.
Sorry, the Texas is going.
Like you were blowing up, man.
It's business, brother. It's my Mac, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know how to stop it from happening. It just connects to my Apple phone automatically.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, he getting deals and everything. He's just like, oh, making offers left and right. Like, all right, look, he will give you $2 million.
Movie. We be talking differently. We'll be like, hey, meet me at Florida. We all going to go see Engraved.
He said you getting told off on the text messages.
Hey, it happens. It's going to happen.
That's because you calling women other women's names, bro. All right, so we still rolling. So as far as the Cincinnati outlook, we saw that they had a pretty rough week. The richest man in the NFL had the worst. I think he had the worst output in the NFL that week. So 82 yards of offense as far as in the air. I think they might have had 140 some because Joe Mixon still realized, hey, there's football still to be played, and he had 5.3 yards per carry. So he was balling.
Do y'all notice the trend when you become the richest quarterback in the NFL? Y'all don't never notice the trend. Every time
they get that check. As soon as they sign that contract, they just.
As soon as they sign that contract for some apparent reason, I would never wish any bad on anybody, but they play bad, and unfortunately, it's usually an injury. It happened last year, Kyler Murray. The year before that, oh God.
All right, so we pause this moment here because we need to think about Lisa for a second here. She says, last night we called the paramedics and my sister went to the hospital. Please send hugs my way. Y'all keep Lisa in your thoughts and your prayers and her family in the prayers and thoughts. So, she's going through a tough time and, I can't imagine what you're going through, but we are here for you and we care about you. So hoping for the best there. All right, so we're rolling back in. Wilbert has some shade immediately out the way. He said, yes, I enjoy this Bengals bashing segments. Praise my Browns some more.
No, we done.
This will not be a Praise Browns show on the regular, bro. Y'all get your flowers today.
Y'all offense look like boo-boo too. Let's not act like it didn't. It looked bad.
Sean got a nice tutty, but he got a nice tutty pass and nice tutty running. But yeah, I think that offense outside of Chubb, y'all got some explaining to do, bro. You might be a little sus. Kendall's saying the conditions were brutal. I expect the Bengals to come with something to prove. I think so as well. After having a performance like that, you got to believe they got a chip on their shoulder. They're going to be ready to brawl. And there's no doubt about that. And it's unfortunate that we are the target. They have to have this rebound is what they're going to be trying to focus on this week. Rebound game on. So this is where our guys got to step up to the challenge. They got to recognize that, like I said, the Browns gave the blueprint. And that blueprint is the Bengals are susceptible to screens to running backs, and then the outside runs, counters were a good thing as well. Pretty much Chubb couldn't do any wrong. But they were also on defense. They were sending men on they were sending an extra guy every down. And then they had some creative blitzing strategies. I don't know if you saw, they'd have 4 on the line, but then they'd have, I'd say basically the defensive tackle and one of the defensive ends was dropping back in coverage when you had, corners blitzing coming from the other side. It was just it was pretty sick. And they gave up the Bengals gave up 350 yards of total offense on Sunday. So just heads up on that defensive side of the ball. Say what?
How much did they give up?
Oh, they gave up 350 yards of total offense.
The Bengals did?
Yeah, that's what it says on here. Let me make sure I look that up right.
It made it seem like their secondary was doing everything right, but it might have been Deshaun Watson giving gifts. I think he was giving out gifts.
Let me check that recap. I thought for sure I had that.
I know he threw 2 picks.
I think that, like I said, Chubb just had a day. All right, so I think when it comes to the Bengals, though, I mean, like I said, he was getting rid of the ball pretty quickly. So if we're looking for keys to victory, having somebody there just spying and then having those corners play up a bit, because Joe was the second fastest release rate in the league this weekend. He was getting rid of the ball with 2.35 seconds. Dude was definitely focused on not trying to take as many sacks as he used to take. So he only took 2. He had 10 pressures, but he only took 2 that day. It comes to the Browns offense. Actually, Wilbert might know this better than us. So it was 200. No, actually, we are looking at it. Yeah, 350 total yards of offense that was given up. The Browns had 350 yards because the ground game wasn't just Chubb. Everybody else was getting theirs in as well. So you're looking at the backup running backs. Jerome Ford, he had 36 yards. Elijah Moore had 19. Deshaun ran for 45. Chubb had 106. And then Deshaun had 154 passing. So he wasn't terrible. It's just the ground game was really rocking.
How many picks he threw?
Huh? Oh, you threw a pick.
Yeah, I mean, he threw 2 of them, did he not?
I got one here. Maybe one was called back.
It was bad weather, but offense looked suspect, brother. I got the ticket. I got the NFL ticket. I saw it. I was rooting for y'all. Well, it wasn't impressive.
They're coming for you, man. He said, Cam texting right now. I apologize for not answering your messages. I'm trying to do a live show. Please forgive me. They're calling me on live right now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Y'all busy.
Shout out to Lisa once again. A lot of people are saying prayers, definitely prayers.
You praying.
So, yeah, we love you. We hope everything is good. Everything goes well.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just the last couple of things was, like I said, Burrow 2.35 yards, 2.35 seconds per snap, or when there was a passing down. Dude is just getting rid of the ball significantly quick. So if the Ravens really want to capitalize, jump the routes. just jump everything. Trust your safeties, man.
Right, because of that pressure. They was in his face the whole game. So we gotta get that pressure on them.
Yeah, capitalize. This is the opportunity to have that pick six because Stevens had a dang near pick six. He was just had just a millisecond late. He came in with I think the right arm, and he could have came in with both and had that pick, or maybe if he had just used full momentum,
he would have had a pick. He should have used them with both, but again, that goes back to it just him playing that spot.
Wilbert is on cloud 9 right now. I think did Tampa Bay win too?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my God! I'm surprised he didn't come in here with both of those because I mean Tampa Bay won, Cleveland won. He loved him some Baker.
Yeah, he wasn't getting. He wasn't getting rid of the ball. I mean, getting rid of it quickly.
Yeah, I'm playing in a 2 QB league, so I think I got Baker. I picked him up as my second QB. So I didn't have a choice. We was at slops. It was either him or CJ. So I had to drop CJ because Baker was having a better game. So all right. Anywho, last couple of facts here. We got Mixon's still a dog. Like I said, Mixon was still having 5.3 yards per carry. And then you had Burrow. He didn't complete a 10-yard pass or anything above 10 yards for the first time in his career. And that is just pretty bad.
I don't expect it to be like that this week. He going do obviously a lot better. He have another week under his belt, but I do expect him to struggle because I don't think that offensive line is good. I don't care if it wasn't raining out there.
Guess who picked up CJ when I dropped him? Kendall got him, man. We in the same league. I took an L. I can't remember who I took it to this weekend on fantasy, but yeah, Kendall ended up picking him up, and I picked up Baker. So it's gonna be a fun league because it's really tough in a 2-quarterback league because when the draft comes out, and at the same time I wasn't studying what I needed to pick up because I was like, hey, my normal roster, I'd pick up these guys. I'm like, why are these excellent players still sitting out here? Because in this league they were drafting quarterbacks early. They had a run on quarterbacks for the first round. I ain't never seen so many. I was like, cool, I can just pick up Justin Fields. Lamar Jackson's gone. Oh, cool, I can pick up Hurts. Okay, Hurts is gone. What is going on? Why is everybody picking up now to get left with amazing wide receivers and running backs? So I was like, cool. Yeah, we keep rolling back. So Wilbur says, Browns made Joe think about retiring with all that money. Guaranteed. I mean, heck, if you ain't really got a love for the game, you time getting hit. Y'all guaranteed it. I'm just saying, I'm going home. Give my ball, I'm going home.
He's going in on Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see this week. We're going to see.
Oh yeah, Kendall was probably a little mad about Rodgers tearing his ACL. You know what? During the draft, I think I had plenty of opportunities to pick up Aaron. I just was not a fan, so I was like, nope, I'm good, bro. Let's see. All right, so we talked about all of those. Let's talk about final score predictions. I think Lisa was already on it. She said 45-10.
Yeah, that was it, right, Lisa?
Yeah. 45-10. What are your predictions? I guess you can put yours up here while everybody else is putting theirs in the chat.
I never do no. I don't do no score predictions. I don't do no score predictions. I just know we're gonna win.
I know we're gonna win.
I just know we're gonna win.
For me, I think if I got to put a score prediction together, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go 27-19 Ravens. I know it's a weird one, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling right now.
I really feel like I'm gonna give a bold prediction on this. I think Owe gonna at least get. I think if we play it right, and that defense, they look like I think they could. I think we could break our record as far as sacks in the game. I think.
Was it Mariota against? They throw Mariota up against the Titans.
Yeah, I think we can break it.
And that was 11 in one game. We got 5 last game, so I mean, it's possible.
We get 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it.
They put Joe Burrow on his back that many times. They need to go ahead and just wash that whole offensive line. Send them all to the streets right after the game. Yeah. Just tell the coach, be like, look, don't even go to the locker room, bro. Y'all can go out to the stands, and y'all can walk out to the parking lot with Jim Moran mission with it, because that's what y'all is right now.
But it really ain't even just
it's 7?
It ain't really just Orlando.
Nah, it's more than
they moved Jonas to the right.
Mm-hmm.
He not used to it.
Nah, it was just too much movement. And then, like I said, when you saw what happened to him,
one strip sack. I think Owe gonna get 2. I think a lot of jokers gonna get some sacks.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna give it up. They're gonna give it up. I think Ajabo gonna get there. He gonna get here. Yeah, he at least gonna get one. Brooks saying 25-10.
Yeah.
Gerald, I don't know what you drinking that Lisa juice, ain't you? got that Lisa optimism. I mean, I like it. I like to see it, like the positivity or whatever. But I think honestly, we're talking about a bounce back game. We're talking about fair weather conditions to where it's not sloppy raining. We're talking honestly a bounce back with the Burrow Chase connection against our corners if Marlowe's not healthy. We're looking at that pressure still going to be there with our defensive line, but also we got to wonder, like, is our offense going to have that chemistry? Is Mandrews going to be back? If Mandrews isn't going to be back, it's likely going to be that dude. Can they roll that offense through him, or is we going to see another sample of the Zay show? I don't know if we're going to see the Zay show because we still got other babies to feed out there. We saw a little bit of Bateman, we saw a little bit of OBJ. We need to see more of that. Plus, the corner is not going to be as tough this week against OBJ because last week it was against Stingley, and Stingley was physical. He started some penalties, but I think he was still getting hit. He was still getting good quality reps in against Beckham to shut him down.
That whole secondary, they was in the top 5 last year. So it wasn't like their secondary. I don't think Houston's defense is trash. Their secondary was in the top last year. So
I think they got some.
Houston
is on the rise
in the league last year. So that secondary ain't trash by no instance. But it's just different. The fact that this is a rhythm offense, so we got to get Lamar got to get it together. You got to get it together. Yeah.
Ain't you? Yeah, but they about to face a resilient Steelers defense. The Browns are.
After they just got whooped, and you going to Pittsburgh on Monday night.
Oh, they hot. They're gonna be hot.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah. Come back here with that same energy next week.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna screenshot that right now.
Yeah. Come on back with that same energy.
We're gonna screenshot that. We're gonna put it out here for everybody to see.
I like your optimism, Joe. I like your optimism.
Absolutely. Let's see. Brooks says, I don't think it'll be a blowout. Divisional games are a fight. That's true. I think it's going to be quite the fight. I don't think it's going to be just one of those games we just go in there and expect just full on dominance. Because that defense for the Bengals have stepped up. You saw flashes of greatness in there. Let's see. Gerald says, I see Roquan getting his first pick. If he's doing those short passes, Roquan is smart enough to pick up on that. So, yes. He's also saying 35-7 Ravens, but I thought you just said 57. Now, what happened? Now, which is
He's
7, and you're going to renege? You can't don't you renege on me, man.
Look, we're playing the same offense again. That's the advantage that we have. We're playing the same offense again. And we just played this offense. We're playing the same offense this week. So we just got to pull out. It's just a different type of quarterback. That's why we played so much zone. We played more zone against Cincinnati than we played man. That's why Joe had to check it down. We did it against them, but the difference between Joe Burrow and CJ Stroud, CJ got some wheels. He just don't like to use them all the time. That's why we couldn't sack him as much as we wanted to. We should have had 7 sacks, 8 sacks in that game. But he can move. So that boy can move. So it's different.
And Joe Burrow said his calf ain't bothering him, so we're gonna see some mobility.
We're gonna see. I just hope you don't get look. I don't, like I said, I don't wish no bad on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it seemed like that's the never-ending curse. Like, you know how they used to say the Madden curse?
Yeah.
You know, the Madden cover, you play like trash that season, or you don't play that well, play as good as you usually do. But it's the same thing when it's the highest paid quarterback. Like Tom Brady was the highest paid, then he got hurt that season.
Who won the Madden cover this year? I forget.
Josh Allen.
Man. So, he might be in for a little bit of a rough one.
Like when you, I don't know. But I'm talking about when you're the highest paid quarterback. The highest paid quarterback has never, from what you can check the history on it, has never went to the Super Bowl or won the Super Bowl for that matter. Yep.
Brooke got us. She got us, man. You know what's coming, Brooke. You know what's coming.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, Brooke. This big old Batman alarm out the way.
All right. Any last thoughts? Leading receiver tomorrow, or excuse me, leading receiver this Sunday.
Odell.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Odell.
Does he break the century mark?
Huh?
Does he break the century mark?
As much as we distribute the ball, I don't know. That's a good question, but I think it's going to be Odell because I don't. Who's the corner that's going to cover? Because now they're gonna be looking for Zay. If they ain't gonna be looking for Zay, if it's not gonna be Odell, it's gonna be Bateman.
Yeah.
One of the two is gonna get off. Somebody else is gonna get off.
And I think this is Bateman likes playing Cleveland because he scored his first touchdown against Cleveland. Not Cleveland. He likes just likes Ohio in general. He scored his first touchdown against Cincinnati, and he destroyed Cleveland. So sorry about you, Wilbert, but yes, I think he likes those Ohio teams playing against those. So hopefully he turns all the way up. I still want to see Zay get his, but I still want to see some of this offense go to the tight end.
I think this is the redemption. This is the revenge game for Odell because this is where he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you got to get that get back, bro. That way you get that monkey off your back.
And then this guy, I want to see him have a pretty big game too. I just want to see a statement game from Gus.
Gus has never hit 100 yards. Am I correct?
I don't think so. I don't think he's at a 100-yard game.
This would be the game that he has a chance to go over 100.
Absolutely. I think they need to be running dives and tosses the majority of the time there. And if they can get some screen passes in the hill, that'd be lovely as well.
They lost a lot of big pieces on that defense.
Lisa said, "Game and play of the game is Zay." Okay.
I don't think it'll be the play of the game this week because I think they're gonna be keen on him. They're like, okay, he like to throw to him all the time. They want to show the rookie. They're gonna try to give the rookie a problem. I want OBJ.
Robert, he said, "Oh, don't forget the Burrow was benched for poor play. How does it feel to live in a world where the Browns are good? They were benched. Yeah, he was benched because it was just time to wave the flag. It's not like they could just be like, all right, Burrow is benched permanently. No, it was just like, hey, we got to wave the flag and preserve you for the next week, or whatever.
Yeah, you didn't want to give it work. Game is over. Y'all won.
Yep.
Stop being a sore winner, yo. You sound like a sore winner right about now.
They had a parade. I'm pretty sure there was a parade somewhere in Cleveland.
It's one game, brother.
They all went and jumped in that cold water or something like that. And then they went and got that nasty cheesy mac. And it was, I'm pretty sure they had a magnificent time over there. Probably got so, just completely just living. They were falling off the couch like this here, just like that. Oh, well. But, hey, we are at time. It's time for us to say goodbye. I thank you for tuning in to the home of Original Sports Perspective, from our couch to yours. This is your couch rider, Raven, my main man, Kam Ru. We say, hey, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down. It's been a great show. I appreciate every one of y'all. Any final thoughts, man?
Nah, man. Y'all just enjoy yourselves. Stay safe this weekend. Enjoy and love your family.
Enjoy the game. If I come home in time, I'm streaming live, baby. Give me 2 claps. Fade to black.
Peace.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, hey, Ravens. We gon' ride out. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White rap for the beat, though.